All right, back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from Hop Butcher for the World, and they're out of Chicago, Illinois, and this is their Taffy Pull. So they're calling this one a Citra-hopped Saltwater Taffy IPA brewed with sea salt and vanilla. It comes in at 7% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. And this can is just under 2.5 months old. I'm gonna give a huge thanks and shout out once again to Hop Butcher for this beer. So big thanks to them. In the description box, I'll post a link to the beer mail video I did that contains all the goodies they hooked me up with. And here we are with a Citra-hopped Saltwater Taffy IPA that has sea salt and vanilla in it. Now, on the website and on Untapped, it also says it's brewed with mango, but it does not say that on the label. So I don't know if there's mango in here. Who knows? On the bottom, though, I love that. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera here, but it says, "By God, stone cold, stone cold." I can't do Jim Ross, but I love the reference. Anyway, I like saltwater taffy quite a bit. I don't know if I've ever thought I would see it in a Citra-hopped IPA. Here we are. So they don't call this one a milkshake IPA, but it does have vanilla in it, and typically they will put milkshake IPA or double IPA when they do it, so I'm going to say it's that one. But anyway, let's give it a pour. Oh yeah, it's looking great. Nice and murky. Now, I did roll this one off camera, but I should be able to get all of it in there. That's why I use this big glass, because I think there might, be some goodies. But sea salt and vanilla, Citra-hopped saltwater taffy, like, just what the hell. I hope it tastes like saltwater taffy. Like, I like it quite a bit. So anyway, yeah, that looks like a deep, dark glass of like orange juice. That's what it looks like. Maybe like like an orange juice to some degree. Maybe, full pulpy one, not as bright. On camera, it's probably going to look more dull, but in camera, it looks like it has about a finger of this off-white, super creamy looking head. Super murky and turbid. Yeah, looks beautiful. Let's get a nose. Okay. Oh, so what I'm getting in the nose is very akin to what I get in their blazed orange milkshake. This tastes, or I shouldn't say taste, this smells like an orange creamsicle to me. That's what it smells like. Big orange. Tons of like sweet, creamy vanilla. But you know what? Almost 2.5 months old, just under. And I'm telling you, there is still some hop character here. I'm getting a little bit of like a peach mango thing. Touch of, shout out to the guys over at FLX, Dan and Mike, and also Ridgeopolis, some of my beer tubing friends. They say like dirty gym locker. It has that kind of like dankness to it. And I'm still getting it, almost 2.5 months old. But I would be lying if I, didn't say that this really smells like a hop forward, like creamsicle. That's what, orange creamsicle. That's what this is, but in beer form. Okay, now as it's opening up in the glass, I can see the saltwater taffy, and it does have this nice like stone fruity thing, like maybe like a peach, maybe a mango kind of like piece of saltwater taffy. But I'm still getting a really nice IPA presence. And the one thing, milkshake IPAs for me, and I know again, they're not calling this a milkshake IPA, but milkshake IPAs for me, or double IPAs, any kind of milkshake hop forward beer, they're usually more of a disappointment than anything else for me, because a lot of times the IPA portion gets lost, or maybe it doesn't have enough milkshake kind of influence, whatever the case may be. This is perfection in the nose. Like, I'm getting an orange creamsicle kind of vibe, but then I am also getting some actual hop character. It's cool. I don't know if the taste will carry over. Let's find out. Cheers, everybody. Thanks again to Hop Butcher. Is there mango in this? Even though they didn't put it on the label, because, again, I saw it. I don't know if it was on their website. I did say their website right at the beginning. I don't know if it was their website. Definitely on Tapped. I said it was brewed with sea salt, vanilla, and mango. It doesn't say it on the label, right? Unless I'm just an idiot. No, just sea salt and vanilla. I don't know. I got like a pop of some kind of like stone, like a mango, or maybe a peach and apricot, something like that. Yeah, there's some, it tastes like there's some kind of real fruit in here. I don't know if there's. Body at 7%. This is like higher side of medium, lower side of full. This is actually pretty thick for 7%. Like, it's kind of surprising. The mouthfeel, super soft, smooth, and creamy. There is some nice carbonation here, but it has that soft smoothness that you expect from something that has vanilla. They probably have lactose in here, but It's nice. Even though they're not calling a milkshake IPA, how many times I can say that in review, it kind of feels like it. The taste, I'm telling you, right at the tip of the tongue, it's orange creamsicle for days. It's like a huge like blast of like really pungent orange. Maybe a tangerine. Right after that, though, I'm hit with a sweet and creamy vanilla. And I get that a lot when they use vanilla in their beers, especially their hop forward beers. And then that presence of, I think mango. If I was doing this blind, would I say mango? I might. I'd probably just say like I did. Peach, mango, apricot, some kind of stone fruit. And it blends in, and does it taste like saltwater taffy? Kind of. It kind of has that like candied kind of vibe to it, like, you know, a candied stone fruit. But I wouldn't necessarily say saltwater taffy. I'm really not getting the sea salt too much. Maybe there's like a slight minerality on the back of the palate, but I don't think I'd say sea salt. This is sweet, and candied, but not crazy sweet. Here's the thing, there's still a hop presence here. On the back of the palate, there's this nice mild to approaching moderate bitterness, and it has that dank, earthy floral thing, and it's definitely building up a little bit. Each sip, it's getting a little bit more bitter on the back of the palate. I'm going to say there has to be like peach, mango, or apricot here. There has to be. They don't say it on the label, but I feel like it has to be. If they brewed it with it before, maybe they just ran out of space to put it on there. I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of real fruit in here. I really like this. So I've had this conversation before, especially shout out to a good friend of mine, fellow beer tuber Cal over at No Hype Beer Reviews. A lot of times, him and I will talk in the comment section or just, you know, whatever, message back and forth, or even when we're on a live hangout. But a lot of times we'll sit here and go, that's a fun beer. And sometimes you're drinking a fun beer like this is, but then you forget that fun beer can also be a fucking delicious beer, right? This beer, I don't think it's absolutely delicious, but it's a fun beer that's really, really tasty, and I'm enjoying it. I see why they named this one Taffy Pull. I could see people drinking this and going, oh yeah, that has a saltwater taffy type of vibe to it. For me, I'm saying it's like orange creamsicle with like a hint of like a candied stone fruit, and then a sweet and creamy vanilla. So it all blends together to give you like I don't know, like a layered creamsicle type of beer. But I like that I can still taste the IPA portion. So many times I don't get that. And even fresh milkshake IPAs or fresh milkshake double IPAs, like I'll drink them and I'll just be like, I don't really get, where's the IPA portion? It's here. So this is really damn good. I enjoy it. So Taffy Pull from Hop Butcher, 7%. I get a little, actually, to be honest with you, I get a little warming in the chest. A little bit. I get a little bit of booziness in the chest, so that's kind of strange, but whatever. Taffy Pull from Hop Butcher. I'm going to give this a high 4.25 out of 5. I'm going to go 4.3 out of 5. I feel like this is not going to be a beer for everybody. I feel like if you enjoy like Blazed Orange Milkshake or some of their other milkshake IPAs, you would get down with this, despite the fact they don't call it milkshake IPA, but I'm enjoying it. So let's do tasting notes. Bright orange, yeah. I mean, I would say orange creamsicle, like they have said before. Bright orange for sure. I'm definitely there. I feel like if you have had this beer or you try this beer and you don't say orange is something you get, then I don't know. I just feel like that. It's so noticeable, you know? Next, creamy vanilla. Yeah, I said sweet and creamy vanilla how many times? Like 3 or 4 times? 100% creamy vanilla. And then last, candied mango. So, yeah, I said candied stone fruit. So I'm just trying to cover all my cover all the bases, so to speak. The fact they say candied mango, and I saw that it was brewed with mango on Untapped, I feel like there's mango in here. One more sip, but I'm pretty sure. There has to be some kind of real fruit in here. There has to be. If not, then my fucking palate's terrible. But you already know it is. You already know it is. So, price point and availability. Price point. Anybody correct me out there if I'm wrong in the Chicagoland. I want to say these are $15.99 a 4-pack. If not, maybe $18.99 a 4-pack. With Hop Butcher stuff, Jeremiah from Hop Butcher told me the price points before, but you start getting into weird things where like, okay, this 7% IPA. Do they charge as much as their 7.5% double IPAs? Well, this one has sea salt, vanilla, and perhaps mango in it. I don't know. But I would say if you see this in distro, probably $18 to $20 a 4-pack, I would pay that because this is 4.3 out of 5, and it's really fucking good. Availability, listen, as I am reviewing this, we just got another small drop of Hop Butcher stuff here in the Western New York area, Buffalo and Rochester. I believe it was beef dipped and fuck if I remember the other one, but there was 2 beers, beef dipped and something else showed up here. So like every 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, there are drops of Hop Butcher stuff showing up here If you want Hop Butcher stuff and you're in the US, you can make it happen. If you're overseas in Europe, there's websites apparently that sell stuff. So I would say seek it out. If you like hop forward beers, you like innovative beers, you like fun, tasty beers, check them out. So huge thanks to Hop Butcher for this beer. Once again, post in the comment section if you've had this one before. What did you think? I can 100% see somebody grabbing this and being just totally disappointed in it, but then I can see others drinking it and just absolutely loving it. I'm more closer to the loving it side. 4.3 out of 5 is a pretty high score. I wouldn't say I necessarily get Saltwater Taffy, but I kind of get the essence of what they're trying to go for. So anyway, good job, Hop Butcher. Appreciate you sending me this beer. Appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review. To the next one. Cheers.